Bueno, mi gente, buenas tardes, mi gente, buenas tardes, mi gente. Vamos a comenzar esta nueva temporada con el equipo dominicano. Ya usted sabe, el equipo dominicano. Vamos a esto. Israel Vizami Sosa, Necente Fiquete Marten, Nele Juan Soto, Tercera Machado, sobre todo Gerardo Perdomo, segunda base Jorge Polanco, cambió mi primera base a Carlos Peña, el queche Carlos Santana, el asignado Rafael Debe, los bancos, Jerry Peña, Eli de la Cruz, Víctor Rolle, Junior Caminero, los lanzadores, Marichal, Christopher Sánchez, Pedro Martínez, Charlie Morton y Clechon. Y el bullpen, hay que carta nueva, Manuel Clase. Vamos a ver los que tiran nuevos. A ver si pusieron nuevos retos o qué pusieron nuevos. O a ver quién es este. Rip Damage. ¿De qué equipo? Astros. No está mala la carta, es buena. El zinc que nos sirve. Su mejor lanzamiento del arte, la curva y la recta. Seguimos para acá. Cao Ricky Jr. Choreto tercera, juega tercera y Choreto. Tremenda carta. La disciplina muy mala. No sé por qué lo pusieron. No entiendo por qué también la defensa de Ricky Jr. sale tan mala. Un hombre que era una estrella en tercera base. Ricky Jr. set damage. Buena vista, buen clutch, buen bateo, al derecho izquierdo, sur y derecho. El poder no es la cosa del otro mundo. Es un chunchiri. Lo único es la defensa, mi gente, que no sirve, pero tremenda carta la de Ricky Jr. Eso lo vamos a hacer después de un momento. Ya, son muchos. Son muchos. Tengo más demasiado de pero nada más tiran acá a Ricky Jr. nuevo. Vamos a ver los premios aquí. Ok, ya tengo a Chipper John ya. Vamos a ver los premios ranking. Vamos a ver los premios ranking. Los premios ranking. Lynn Mitch. Wow, tremendo pitch ese tipo. Su mejor lanzamiento el Alden. Pero muy bueno. Aquí Tabate, aquí esto. ¿Quién es este? El center field de los Rockies. Muy buena defensa, contacto más o menos. Club muy bueno. Fileo ya usted sabe, reacción durísima, brazo bien, robo muy bien. Está muy buena esta carta. Para lo más que le está yendo. Wow. Y aquí me interesa Robinson Cano. Ese pitch es muy bueno también, mi gente. De aquí me interesa Team Race. A ver el tributo de este pitch primero. Uf, muy bueno. Se me olvidó Team Race. Este es el que yo me llevo. Tengo mucho que no vamos a jugar en jueguito. Vamos a esto, mi gente. Uy, ¿por qué me bajaron tanto? ¿Por qué me bajaron? Verdad que hay que comenzar de nuevo. Que vamos. Vamos a ver si este mes volvamos y llegamos a Legend, como el mes pasado que llegamos a Legend, mi gente. En que no ganamos 3, yo creo que fue ganamos en Legend y perdimos el reto. No fue más Wiki Clase en Legend. La cámara ahora no quiere funcionar, no sé por qué. Esa cámara tiene un tiempo funciona, un tiempo no. Qué equipazo lleva el pana. Ese Rocky Lee lo quiero yo. Esa carta está durísima. Pero está muy difícil de conseguir. Estamos jugando en un estadio que ya. También le cambió el uniforme al equipo. Le cambió por
Ready to go. And now the center fielder, Joe Adele. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one down. Brooks Lee, the next to hit.
Se me olvidó algo antes de pichar.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Marte should have it. And there it's
muy bien el pan en los dos turnos.
Here's Juan Soto. First pitch misses. 1-0. And another ball. No strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one missing low. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone. Here's Rafael Devers.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Pedro Martinez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
Kevin Marte.
Ketel Marte leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Digging in, Juan Soto. And that one fouled off. 0-1 down. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Soy malísimo.
And that's a base hit.
Juan Soto.
And here is Sosa
Vamos,
to
Sammy,
the
vamos.
plate. And a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And now the count is even. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. And that is out of play. Soto over at first with 1 away.
Wow,
swing and a high fly ball right field. Perez hauls it in for the out. Here's Manny Machado now.
Wow, de frente le salió el batazo.
Seager, they get the force. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Morton back to work. And that misses. And that is ball one. And that skips in the dirt.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Yeah.
He was late there. Strike one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get
Realmente
away
me
with
queda en el
locations
medio.
like that
Me gusta
right down
tirarlo
the
mucho.
middle. But I still
Yo sé
think
que
it's
va
a
a caer muchas
dangerous
veces en el
pitch.
medio.
Don't want to do it again.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. 3-2 now. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone.
Esa recta ni subió, ni bajó, ni...
And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Eso no me gusta a mí eso.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next to hit, Carlos Santana.
Mira otra vez la recta, me quedó.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second.
Ya comenzó el juego, ya.
And there's a foul ball.
Ya comenzó el juego, ya. A jalar por un lado. Eso es lo que yo odio.
Out to short. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Ian Happ up to hit.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one.
Cuando el juego comienza, mi gente, a jalar por un lado, es
now.
un problema feo.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Tries to check his swing.
Ya
That
tengo
one up to
miedo a lanzar
third.
la
And
red
no
y
swing,
lanzarle
says Joe
5 porque
McDonald.
en el medio los dos lanzamientos. En que sean perfectos.
Outside. 3-1. 1 out, bases empty. That's a walk.
Miren eso.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Ya comenzó. Dios
I don't
mío.
think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Ya comenzó el juego, ya se lo ver. No solamente diga muy bien. Ya antes termina.
In the air, left field. Soto going after it. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now this one gets away from the catcher.
Casi llegó a tercera esa
Throw to
bola.
second, not in time. He's there
Esa bola llegó a
easily.
tercera casi. Ese golpe fue el más raro, casi en tercera.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Ese jorrón me lo gané yo. Digo, no yo.
Bottom
El
half
juego
of
se
inning
lo
number
regaló.
2. And here is Rafael Devers.
A mí no me regala ese hit.
Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff
Ya
single.
comenzó el internet, mi gente, Javier. Estoy loco ya que me cuando el internet.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And now 2-1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
2-2 now. Strikes him out with 102.
Se está quedando el internet.
And the batter now, Carlos Pena.
Que lo hago a
Yeah, swing and
tiempo,
a
el
miss
swing se
there.
queda, no sé por qué.
Devers, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one in triple digits.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Está feo, mi gente, con este tenis así que se frisa.
That one the other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, one out. Perdomo digs in now. That's outside, and that's ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fought off foul. And there's two away.
No, el internet se me está frizando. Creo que yo jugué así en 4.
Here's Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one.
Y todo lo que hace para mí mal. No está así.
Two on, two outs. Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adele. Up the middle, Polanco. Fires over to first. And one away in the top of the third. And now, Brooks Lee. Fly to center his first time. Out to short, Perdomo. To first, 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. Walked his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Soto, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Just off the outside edge. Ball 3.
La te queda en el medio, mi niño, como siempre.
And there's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So a man at first. Devers now. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
Diablo.
And a strike to Devers.
1-1.
Toma el pana, no le dices así.
That's in. Ball 2.
Ah, que estaba creyendo que sea como yo picho, ¿verdad?
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but
foul. Deje que de ese lanzamiento. El lanzamiento lo tire para abajo. Medio, Dios mío. Tíralo, deje que quede otra vez. Ya no lo tiro más. Mira este, se quedó.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bat.
Bueno, que le hice sin adelante, pensaba que era recta.
Now Juan Soto. Tap foul to play. Late swing, foul
wow,
to the left.
Tan feo ese Soto ahí.
And out number 1 on the grab. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. And they get the out. Here's the catcher, Carlos Santana. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a slider.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. If he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strike. And welcome back to the ball park. Start of the 4th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That one misses.
Vamos a ver si por lo menos llega a otro inning, porque este pitch está guay.
There's a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Salimoto está guay.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Vamos a ver si llegamos bien con este inning, con él, porque yo lo dudo.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Carlos Santana. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. That misses. 1-1.
Cuando tiro sin que se queda también en medio. Míralo, en medio.
To the right side, Pena. He takes it on his own. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
No sé cómo el pana no me
So the
está
go-ahead run in scoring position.
Pero el lanzamiento que
now at the plate.
Que le está cayendo de
Right side.
Mira eso,
In there safely.
Esperan eso, lo mandé a pisar, después a tirar el tiro antes de pisar.
Go ahead run on base. Stepping
Mala
in,
mía.
Corey Seager.
No, Roma tiene
First
que ver
pitch
con
doesn't
el
find the zone.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground. Get 2 for 1.
Coño, loco, ahí sí no fue
That's a base hit. Schwarber crosses the plate. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. 2 on, 1 out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. And that one fouled off.
Pero ese es ya el último recurso que yo tengo, pichar ese lanzamiento.
1-1.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
Wow, loco, la
Over
red
at
de
second,
son los
Seager
lanzamientos
at
que me hacen
first,
daño,
one
me
gone.
quedan en medio.
Yeah, that's
Después no
foul off.
batía otro
Definitely got
lanzamiento.
the hitter
lanzando.
conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. Here's Joe Adele.
Ahí no se queda ahora. Dale, no se quedó.
And there's a ball.
Voy a averiguar si es que no domina ese lanzamiento. Ese coño.
Just missed.
Good
No
spot for the
tanto.
hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for
Era ahora la recta. Ni la recta ni el
Out.
que.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Wow, Dios mío. ¿Qué es? Mira, se quedó ahora.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there.
Salimoto fuera de mi rotación.
He flexes his power with that
Dale, se
swing,
quedó, güey.
and they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
¿Sabes dónde se quedó? No.
Next to hit, Brooks Lee.
Así no. Pero otra vez se quedó, güey. Ya te juega esta partida ya.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Fuera
Absolutely
Chalimoto,
smoked
no,
that baseball. What a swing.
Último juego que
Sent
pichó
it out
contigo.
way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat.
Ya se quedó, mira,
no
se
matter
quedó.
where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 outs. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 outs. Rafael Devers up to hit. 0 for 2
No voy a
in
meter el
this
bullpen
one.
ahora. No voy a cansar mi bullpen ahora.
That's off the inside corner.
Espero
Ball
parte el
one.
maldito juego ya.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Not close with that one. Now 2-0.
Nada sale donde yo quiero, Dios mío. Nada, nada, nada,
In the dirt, blocked.
Diablo, coño, loco, porque si está pichando mal ahora. Mira,
And
mira.
that'll load the bases.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real
Cuatro bases
issues
por
with
bola, Dios
control.
So
mío.
bases all loaded up.
Cuatro bases por bola. Dios
Danny
mío.
Coulomb gets the ball now.
Cuatro.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this
one.
one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
No sé
All
por qué el
loaded
juego
up,
ayuda
dangerous
tanto a
hitter
otro
at the
gente.
plate. And ball one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Pena takes it himself. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Bottom 4, and now it's Manny Machado. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a pop-up. Lee hauls it in, and there's one away. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Adele moves under it. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Ay, Dios mío.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. First pitch swinging.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Diablo, eso es malísimo eso.
Throw on to Santana. Third out. We go to the top of the 5th. And the batter now, Carlos Santana. Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Diablo.
That's in there. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Dios mío, ¿por qué que todo el que picha ahí tiene un zinc en el mismo medio? Una recta en el mismo
And
medio. Todo en el
downstairs.
mismo medio.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Wow, compadre, ¿por qué? Mira, mira.
Right through there, got him. And that's the first out. So up next, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1.
Santísimo, compadre.
That one almost got him. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering misses, 2 and 1.
Haga reírme ya eso. Yo tengo un cemento en la parte que se diga para otra.
In the air, center field. Marte hauls it in for the out. So now it's Corey Seager. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. And it is gone. A soaring shot to center. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
De manera con eso.
2 down, nobody on.
No soy yo.
And it's even up.
That pitch is out.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held up. That's down and in.
One strike.
Ay, Dios mío, Dios mío.
And that one is inside, and it's ball 4. So the lineup flips over. Joe Adele, the next to hit.
No importa que sea
First
perfecto el
offering is
lanzamiento de
fouled
bola
off.
o en medio.
Perez off of first with 2 away. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
2-2 to count.
This one in the dirt.
Ahí se queda en medio.
And he grounds one back up the middle. They take the force out, and that is that.
Ay, Dios mío, todo el lanzamiento en el medio me quedan, todo, dique, todo. No, hombre, así no.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Carlos Pena. Martinez back to work. Ground ball left
Ya,
side.
pero este internet coño está tan bien que no me ayude nada.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Late with the swing there.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Hacks and misses. It's a strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go
No, hombre, no la estoy
to
viendo.
the top half of inning number 6. Now here is Brooks Lee. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Lee goes 6'1", 205 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
Otra vez en el
Hard
medio.
hit right side. Steps on first for the out. And now the DH, Juan Soto.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That's too low. 1-0. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Pena takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And here
Están
is
pichando más
Devers.
cansado que normal.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Mira.
And Devers hits that one. Marte going after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that is that.
Yo pero me pregunto si aposta que se quedan en el medio.
Well, we go
Digo
bottom
yo.
6. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. And that one in the air center field. Adele moves under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. So digging in, Sammy Sosa. The other way. Base hit, and they have their first base runner since the second inning. And he's got a double.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Carlos Santana.
0-1.
In the dirt. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. One out and a runner at second.
Coño, coñazo.
Hap on his horse. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Here's Manny Machado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way ball off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Man at second. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Adele makes the catch, and the inning is over. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Schwarber. Pitching change here, Camilo Doval.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers in their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
0-1's the count.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Carlos Santana getting ready to hit.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
And he steps off. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Ian Happ. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Inside. And the count 1-2. That one missed.
That's inside.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's Devers at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Seager fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Happ pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Foul ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That one almost got him.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Squirts away a little bit. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Wow, wow.
Strikes him out with 101. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. Doval back to work. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Then there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Slider right there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low fastball for some pitchers.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Marte flashes the leather on the run and catch. Joe Adele now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Una sola carrera, Dios mío.
That misses. Ball 1. Adele moves under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one can make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Sosa now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Perez towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Classico picks up the strikeout. Now a chance for Carlos Santana. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Marte makes the play, and there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. That's towards center. Marte should have it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Raffy coming to the plate now. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Sosa in position. Makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now Machado up here. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ball one there. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Rafael Devers will hit next. Here's the tag, and he's out. So it's their last chance in this one. Jorge Polanco digs in now. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And he's swinging to miss.
0-2 the count.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Mira, hay 5.95, la curva 99. ¿Y por qué no me salía nada? Nada le llegaba a Charlie Manto. Todo era malo. Todo desubicado, compañero.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second.
Lanzamiento en el medio de una vez.
Not stopping, he's going for three. Not in time, he's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Lifted in the air, right field. Sosa. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs.
Over to Perdomo. That's one. Over to Pena for the inning-ending double. Here's Ketel Marte. Cameron on the move. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Juan Soto now. Base hit, left center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next, Sammy Sosa. Marte, the runner at third. Soto stands at second. No outs. Swings and misses. Strike one.
One strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Sosa.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball to dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. No advance. Good job behind the dish. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the catcher, Carlos Santana. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. The throw in. Safe. He beats it.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Smith makes the play. 2 down. Here's Rafael Devers. That one fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Smith makes his way towards it and makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Adam Dunn. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Kershaw back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Mike Cameron getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Digging in, Cam Smith.
Yo pensé que era sentido del man en medio.
Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Santana collects, fires the first. And it's in time for the... We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And that one pulled foul. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Pena. Right side, hard hit. And he's out on the tag. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. And that is out of play. This one in the air, right field. Smith under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Kershaw, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Kershaw fires. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's a catcher to hit, Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Back to the top of the lineup, down the third baseman. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Va tirando los lanzamientos donde yo quiero, que he hecho ahora. La única que no me gustó fue esa recta que la puso en medio. Un buen lanzamiento de Quechete, se va a tirar ahora.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Santana collects, fires the first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
Vamos. Estamos bateando. Necesito subir otra vez a Legend. Puede durar tanto aquí.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Fouled off. He was late. He makes the grab. 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Soto swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a ground ball to first.
Wow.
And he takes it himself for the out. Sammy Sosa now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch, inning over. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now, Ellie De La Cruz. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Santana collects, fires the first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
No, que este fue una mala primera inning que se estaba con los puestos, pues ya me están haciendo bien.
Chisholm, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Fought off foul. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Wood, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
110, 96 de poder y 71 de vida.
Nope, that's inside.
Tiene esta carta. Oh my god. 97 esta carta. Está prendido de tigre en la grande liga.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 to count.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. Headed down the line.
Chale, llegó.
He's got it. And there's one away. Here comes Manny Machado. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
2 is the count.
In the air, right field. Smith moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Rafael Devers up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing. Misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for into second. He's there. It's a 2-out double. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco in the dirt, and the runner holds. Two outs.
Ball, that's inside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the dirt, blocked. coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
That's the pitch he has the most confidence in.
Wow,
No, as a hitter, like he's standing on top of you, and it's just...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Adam Dunn. Kershaw back to work.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Struck him out. 10 straight strikeouts. And here is Mike Cameron. Swings through that one. 0-1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Kershaw deals. Stays alive. And there it is. It's 11 consecutive strikeouts. History on display. What a moment. So 2 down now, and here is Cam Smith. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Cameron makes the grab, 1 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Cameron brings it in. 2 away now. And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. There's a swing and a drive. Cameron going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That gets down for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that one got a piece of him.
First
and second, no outs. Here's the third baseman. On the ground left side, 6. The underhand flip. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ya vi que se deslocó el pitcher. Estaba muy bien pichando y ya se
the
deslocó.
ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Save.
Yep, he made it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring
No, para
position.
tercera que yo tiré por
Jazz
la
Chisholm
segunda.
Jr. now. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Santana collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Classico in his 5th season. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
Wow,
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Always feel good.
The 0-1. Ground ball to the right side.
Wow.
And he handles it himself for the out. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And that one fouled off. Santana stands at third with one gone in the inning. Popped up, middle of the diamond. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Jorge Polanco. He is struck out, and he is walked. There's a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity.
Wow,
hitters going to look down in the zone.
On the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, James Wood. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Done. At the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Late on that fastball.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Santana collects, fires to first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Cameron now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. High fly ball, right field, Sosa. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Carlos Pena. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. A massive home run. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Out to short. Over to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. And now, Ketel Marte, 1 for 3. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here's Juan Soto.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Whips it to first. They get the out on Soto. That ends the inning. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. Just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Popped up. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. So up next, Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Tiene muchas cartas de ahora. Muchas que no están.
Late on that fastball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. And add another K. On to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Sammy Sosa. Classico back to work. Ripped to short. 1 up, 1 down. Carlos Santana digs in now. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. Manny Machado up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 fly outs and a ground out. That's to third.
Wow, tampoco le decía Machado.
Gets it to first. Machado is out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, number 4. And a swing and a miss there.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy look in the zone a little more.
Sosa makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. And now Ellie De La Cruz. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Hit in the air, right field. Sosa on his way over. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. 4-1 the final here today.
Que ha hecho pichó perfectamente. El más único daño que recibió fue en el primer inning. En el primer inning yo pensé que me iban a hacer más de 10 carreras. Para como él comenzó a ver la que ha hecho en el primer inning. Ya, me venga Tati, Dios mío. Ay. Faltan 3. Este es de Minnesota. Wow, mira cómo subió como cosa loca. Estaba en 20, ayer ya está su santo. Me lo subieron como cosa loca. A comprar entonces ese. A ver qué es lo que con este. 110, 90 de poder, 85 contra los zurdos. Hay que sacarlo contra los zurdos. Nada de poder contra los zurdos no puede meterlo, hay que sacarlo. Este es ambidestro, Ralphie, primera base, segunda base, tercera base, cierre todo, la su reacción es buena. No, pero es dominicano. No sabía, ¿no? Aquí va a llegar estos tigres, me faltan nada más estos 4 equipos ya. Los Yankees, Cleveland, los Dodgers. Son el final, no me quieren dar hasta ti ni matado. Mucho menos Otani, ni a Ramírez. La cartera baja ni un ching. Esta tampoco baja ni un ching. Oh, bajó un chino Tani. Oh, qué raro. Que Tati bajó. Claro, eso sí. Muy raro que bajan a Tati el precio. Que van a tener para una carta nueva de Tati. ¿El pana de qué equipo es? De Detroit. Que limitan, pues me lo van a vender. La carta la quería yo, ya. Yo realmente quiero terminar este. Wow, bien la vida esta carta. Wow, yo no había visto esta carta ahora, mi gente, fue la vista carta. Me está ahí buscando digo, para comprar. Esta carta es durísima. Esta carta está durísima, Dios mío, durísima, durísima, durísima. La carta de timbre está dura, dura, Dios santo. ¿Cuándo que te tigre a bajar de precio? Morgan está durísimo, su santísimo, mira cuánto vale. Y está durísima la carta de Monga. Wow. No la hay de fileo, pero está muy dura la carta de hoy. Este también, ¿cuándo es que van a bajar de precio? Y ahora, mira el lineal que comprarlo y subió de precio. La carta de primera base está dura. Esta carta que está durísima esta. Me faltan dos de aquí. Pero mira, vamos a cambiar el equipo ahora. Ok, vamos a jugar con este equipo. Va a pichar. Fuimos. Pero eso, mírate, que ese estadio no es ni tampoco el informe que lleva. Bueno, yo voy a jugar con este equipo, me gusta poner este en el informe. Mi equipo favorito. No, este. A mis amigos le traigo flores.
Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound in this one, Clark Schmidt. What do you look for here?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's going to be Evan Carter. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And this one is off and running. Swing and a foul out of play. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Derek Jeter stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now there's
Casas. Goes to second for one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Chipper Jones now at the plate. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Foul ball there. Jones on second. Soto at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in. And that is that. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
El buceta para ver cómo yo moví el cuadro, si para adelante o para atrás. El pana un tigre, pensaba que yo moví para adelante el cuadro, yo lo sé que tuvo con toque con este pana.
That one fouled off.
A ver, se fijó que el cuadro está adelante y no tocó.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
And that is downstairs. 1-2 to count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. Brian Dozier now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Cuando él dio los malos 30 jonrones, yo pensaba que le iban a tirar cuando lo vieron novato. No lo tiran tampoco.
Back in Anaheim, second inning set to go. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Liner, and this could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. Coming home.
Yo el pajón que me maten, yo el pajón que
He'll
me
score.
maten, yo el pajón que me maten, yo el pajón que me maten.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Hat over at second, one down. Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Crow Armstrong going back. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality.
He's there. He's got it. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Brandon Lau. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike. That's a ball. Outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Zach Neto will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1-1.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 out, bases empty. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. James Wood, the next to hit. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is back here at Angel Stadium. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Schmidt back to work.
No, está puesta la
With the
cámara.
shift on, hits right into it. Finds its way through base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
¿Cómo que entrar? Eso lo tenían que entrar ellos. Porque no le dijeron, no le iban a poner.
And that one
No le dijeron, le iban a
That's
poner.
back there.
Por eso fue.
And that one's gone.
¡Chipe!
A gigantic blast. And they add a couple more. It's
Que tú
4-0.
hagas.
Here's Juan Soto. Reached on a drop, 3rd strike his first time. Pulls that one foul. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one hammered center field. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Now it's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he chases a high fastball there.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. 2 many pitches out over the plate.
This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off. O'Hearn goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. 2 out, space is empty. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. Hat at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Foul ball.
Mami va, ya están en Puerto Rico y se llama amigo Puerto Rico igual que aquí. Que la casa de que parece igual que la de aquí todo.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Yo, estaba lindo en este barrio.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the air, left side, Wood. And that's the 3rd out.
¿Tú comiste ayer, no, pues ya tú sabes que.
Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in, Tristan Casas. And there's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Hasta ahora.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Yu Darvish. Mike Piazza now at the plate. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's a foul ball. Bunting for a hit. Bare hands it, tough play, and that's a great play for the out. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
El pana se salió o el boli tiene que ser mejor. Como en 20 días me van a poner fibra óptica y me van a poner también el cable.
No, yo te dije que el cable no.
Ahí soy yo, ellos lo van a poner. Pero le tiré a la muchacha de cuánto que tengo que pagar, pero ya pagarlo. Y ni siquiera
esa semana y cuando se paga lo más importante, el carro.
No hay carro, nada, no es que me toca. Yo no sé por qué ellos me tiran tan rápido. La puerta saliendo, digo yo.
¿Por qué se la vi? ¿Por qué se la vi?
Cuando eso que vibra.
Vibra la bolita, ¿verdad?
No, los motorcitos de la palanca.
Eso mismo.
Así se me cayó, güey, se partió, se me cayó así. Y ya me di cuenta, nada, que ese partido fue después que yo hice así, no sé qué. Y yo, mira, cuando miro el día, eso me dolió en el alma a mí eso. Pero bien en el alma.
¿Sabes tú cuándo está aquí?
Para que se cargue.
Ya. Qué consuelo. Llegué a mi casa a descansar un chin. No fue para que me den la noche.
Por Dios, bate, quiero bate.
Me duele la cabeza. será? Mira, no es una piedrita sin dientes. Y de atrás, no sé. Tengo ese alambre suelto de atrás. No sé qué era, no me clava.
¿A que tú no vas a darle mantenimiento a eso? Ni?
A ver, te en una habitación ahora. Pero yo no termino, no van a tener nada ni en mí. Nada en mí mientras que yo no termine. Ahora tengo que empañetar.
So just about set. And today's starter, Juan Marichal.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Victor Robles. Hit on the ground to short. Jeter zips it across, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Rengifo. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team.
Ya te lo dieron el papá tuyo ayer.
First pitch swinging. 2 outs, bases empty. That one not close. And 1-1. And a foul
¿Y por qué
ball.
tanto? Yo me pregunto si el baño no está tan bajito de tu casa.
That one misses. Ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And he makes the catch. And,
sí, ellos engararon, pues yo no dejé la puerta abierta.
And here is Evan Carter. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So digging in, Derek Jeter. Going on.
Pero ellos no dejé la puerta abierta ya.
0-1's the count.
Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for a ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Bryce Harper, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza fires the first. That completes the strikeout inning over. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Freeman batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. And that skips into dirt.
Wow, me quedó el lanzamiento donde no era.
That's hard hit on the line.
Vamos.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Here's Manny Machado now. Back to right. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Ian Happ up to hit.
Yo pongo como me digo yo.
está fijando en mí.
No me que more.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And that extends the inning. And the batter now, Derek Jeter. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. That in. Bottom of the second. And now here is Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Strike two.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back. Out of here. Into the planter, out in center. Home run. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Juan Soto now. Left on the ground a second. Throw on to Freeman. They get the out on Soto. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Outside with a breaking ball. In the air, out towards right center. Diving, gets down. Took the extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double. Now a relay to third. The tag out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
2 outs. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Freeman.
Back
here in Atlanta, top half of the third inning. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Marshall back to work. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Que ella entró 30 bloques.
Mike Piazza will hit next.
¿Y cuántos bloques son?
67.
Ah, pues más tiene 37.
57.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Squeezes it. Relay throw. Tries to get back and save.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that.
To Kinsler, out onto O'Hearn. 2. Back at Truist Park as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Oh, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
On the ground, 2 ball. To Jeter. On to Freddie. Double play. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But
well, got to pause on that thought. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. High fly ball out towards left center. Carter on the move to the gap. And it's caught for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Flied to right his first time.
como 1000 creo yo, o 700, qué sé yo.
Swings through that.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so gotta be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch,
Y le
especially
daban
early
like a
in the
todos
count.
los videos que yo subía.
Slings it across, and they get Arenado for the out.
Ahí habían videos
Here's
que
Freddie
tenían
Freeman
ahí
now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Carter makes the grab, and that'll.
Oye, tu mamá está viajando, pero el médico no le dijo que no salía.
And we're back.
Por mami no
Bottom
viera,
four,
me decía
here's
para
the
atrás.
shortstop at the plate.
Bueno,
Derek
yo,
Jeter.
Creo la que viene,
Anda
además.
viajando como quiera.
Drilled in the
No,
air,
pero
high
fue
and deep
con
right
permiso de
field.
ellos.
That one's back. Out of here.
Parece
And
que
they
está
had
que
a
el
run.
Boston
It's
se fue por
2-0.
mí.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
De una hora.
Late on that
Sí,
fastball.
igual que iban a los
Just gotta
médicos.
delete it.
porque
Give
no
up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss.
Yaki.
0-2.
Probably looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the
Wow, me
past.
ponché. No lo puedo
Swing and a
creer.
miss. Struck him out. That
Ah,
K is
botito.
his third
No,
of the
por estar
game.
mirando la bola, man.
Jones at the plate
Coño,
now as he
volviste
chases
swing.
after that one.
Pensando que es un cambio. Sí, yo me desespero a veces. Esperando eso era que yo estaba hace rato.
Mira qué lindo, ahí está el mismo.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Que abajo yo lo veo de
Piazza
frente.
fires
Y
the
ahí viene más
first.
rápido el
Got him. Two
lanzamiento.
gone
Y no
after the
me canso
strikeout.
de ahí.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ripped, but it
Wow.
curves foul. Two
Ahí
down
abajo yo
bases
adivino de
empty,
una
but
buena
one run
lanzamiento.
across.
Ahí
We're
te
here in
están
the bottom
mirando
of
y
the fourth.
calculando. Ay, Dios mío. Que le dio bien y que fue foul.
That's a really good job of
Mira
laying
esa
off
mía,
the
pero
0-2 high
aunque yo le
fastball.
pueda
Is going to make that
dar,
pitcher
no
really
hizo
have to
todo.
respect his hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
No me gusta el swing de él. Lo dañaron el swing. Lo pusieron
Tiene
como
una
para
nariz desfumada.
como pa abajo. Así que, ¿y ustedes cómo que le dicen?
Todo el mundo.
Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
Algo así,
Back here in Atlanta, here's Machado.
Con esa nariz, coño, tuviera oxígeno tan sencilla.
Pero vamos a hacer nada, el picapollo.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, these guys,
Hola,
as you
gallina,
probably
bueno.
noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at
Lo
all.
único
In
que
fact,
chupa
they've
mucho
probably
aceite,
been
eso sí.
too aggressive
Eso es
at
lo único que no
times.
me
It
gusta.
feels like it's been one first pitch out after another,
chupa mucho
and they've
aceite.
given up 8 outs on the first pitch alone.
Entonces, Nicky, ¿cuándo viene la limpieza?
Nicky no viene ni
And that's in the dirt.
So, based on those first pitch numbers and how
Yo
often they
mismo-
lead to
yo mismo
outs,
no sé de
it's
eso.
easy
Yo
to
sé
see
que la
why
casa
maybe they
hay
should
que
be a
pasarle
little
la
more
mano
patient with
antes
their
de
approach
ellos
moving forward.
Swing and
A
a
la
miss for the
casa,
strikeout. Gets to it on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Chiri.
So up next,
No, no.
Ian Happ. 1 for 1 with a single so
Ay,
far.
Mari viene el fin de semana. Viene Mari. Mari está
And
bendecida
that
con
one is
algo.
inside.
Ella es amiga que manda cuarto, le manda 1000 pesos. Y a los 1500. Va a mandar dinero y ya lo primero que me
In the
dice es de
dirt.
fulana.
And that's ball 2.
500 de fulana y el resto para la caja.
Yeah, that's
Y el
foul
resto para la
off.
caja.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
No,
He
yo
just
creo que no
is
ni
having a hard
va a
time
salir
catching
así,
up.
porque yo gordito, la mamá ya tú sabes cómo
Puts
es.
it in the air out towards left
A mí yo
center.
creo que fue la sangre ya, porque no ni realmente no como
Puts
mucho.
it away for the out.
No ni come más de no sé qué de día, no ni la comida de la loca.
Derek Jeter digs in now. Grounded out his first time.
Y lo que para brincando, yo soy pues hasta el agua. Cuando uno es así hasta el agua lo ponen en
Check
gol.
swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Me voy a poner a calentar ese rato para que te ponga a comer. ¿Qué es lo que espera?
That's out to center field. Carter moving under this one.
Yo sé que ella te dice que
Brings
tú
it in
quieras,
for
ya.
the third out.
Para comérmelo, me faltan 5 puntos.
Back at Truist
Tiene que
Park.
ser
Now
grande
it's the
obligado.
second baseman, Ian Kinsler. In the air, right side.
Tirando los pies, pero no hay creo que-
Reaches for it, but
Ayer
it's
en el menú
foul.
decía, nos quedaron de los 500.
And he deals.
Creo que iba a cambiar 100 pesos por 5.
Swing and a
No
pop-up
drama.
foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Hablamos de eso, de que está ahí a ver.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Late swing, foul to the left. O'Hearn in his 7th season, 31 years old, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Always concerns me a little bit making that move from the outfield to first base. Just how you work that bag. Don't want to have a collision with the base runner.
Diablo, ya que tú no sabes qué es.
And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
Eso es buenísimo.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2.
Está bien el Miley que me lo trajo. Ya comió 2 y me dejó 2 o 3, yo creo que fue. Eso es bueno, tú sé que fuera el limousine traje.
And misses inside.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat, I'm sure.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. A solo shot. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Ian Happ now at the plate. And he's already singled in this game. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Joe Mauer. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Hit in the air, center field. Anthony gets under it. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Fouled off. He was late.
Ese es carísimo, esa vaina, tú sabías.
Pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact.
Antes la vendían como a 10 pesos.
They'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Seguro lo venden por
Swinging a ground ball into the outfield base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Piazza batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Roll the short, could be 2. Off-balance feed, there's 1. To first down in time. Great effort there. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Victor Robles. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
Yo tengo todo eso. Yo fui el que no seguí. No puse la cita. Me faltaban 8,000 pesos para la cita. No lo
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Pero yo tengo todo eso. Hemos de decir a Tito, vamos a terminar la cita ya.
Grounder might be 2. The flip. There's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Page back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Hard hit to third.
Tito viajamos.
Machado throws to first
Tito
in time.
lo mandaron para la Olimpiada de Matemática.
Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
¿Cómo que dice?
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
1 out, base is empty and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Antonio, de la abuela de Miley.
Fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Pero ya tiene el swing más rápido ahora. Que la otra
Swing and a
carta.
miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. The first,
Que en la otra
got it.
carta. En la otra carta batea más las rectas que las entiende.
We go to the top of the seventh.
Ah,
There's
pues
no
tiene la boca
Arenado.
amarga. Porque soy bien dulce.
Freddie Freeman will come
Termine
up
de
to
barata de
hit.
contra contigo.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Para cuando eso se acaba.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck, way back there. And it's out of here. A two-run shot, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2. Here's Manny Machado. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Lo está viendo.
On the ground to third.
Vamos,
Throws to
cheaper.
first. Machado out of the play. Ian Happ will hit next. 1 for 2. That one to first. O'Hearn steps on first for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Jeter now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. High fly ball out into left center field. Carter makes the catch, and that is that. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Juan SOTO. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Page hauls it in for the out, and there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And it's fouled away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Ya tremenda carta, esta carta de Kingsley muy buena, ve.
This is empty, one away here at the bottom of the 7th.
Las dos cartas de son buenas, la que él tiene como
This to third, and it goes just foul.
que fue mal swing. El lanzamiento de este pan, era lo que hace, casi lo mata el otro.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
That's ball 2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is downstairs.
Wow.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Este pitch es muy bueno. Lo único malo que no tiene, ¿cómo le digo? Así que lanzamiento responsable, mala recta.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Pero déjalo que lo mismo.
Mike Piazza, the next to
Yo
hit.
dije que estaba en la nevera, pero dije yo. Pero ya déjalo que vamos a hacer. Que el otro mejor.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up?
Calienta la rotura para que nos den chin de concón. Porque ya yo veo que tú no vas a ser frito, ¿no?
That one hit to right.
Comprate.
Harper has a beat on it. Nabs it out.
Ya lo de ahí,
Number
ahí
two.
doy una pasola.
And
Dios
now it's
mío.
Victor Robles up to hit.
El final, yo. Llévelo.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
No lo frían, llévelo.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Luis Rengifo, the tying run at the plate.
Ah.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the eighth. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. That one is absolutely belted.
Y no va a picar.
Full extension makes the catch.
Wow. Yo tengo rato.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Mauer.
Mío, Dios, Dios.
First pitch misses.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Comes up empty as he chases
Tengo
that one in
rato
the dirt.
viendo en la cara la bola y no pica la bola ni nada, ni se va de parte.
Cut out and missed at 101. 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And that is out of play.
Me quedé. Ese era jonrón.
2 outs. Base knock center field.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside.
Rudder takes off. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Carter on at second with 2 down. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Rudder goes again. Swing and a miss, and he got him.
Me desesperé.
And we're back. Now it's the DH, Nolan Arenado. The bit behind with that swing.
El
It's strike
viejito
one.
tira como a las 8
Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
a la 8.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. This one smashed down the right field line. And foul ball. Late that time, it's strike 2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third
Este
strike.
pitch a mí me ha salvado de mucho.
Ground ball, and this should do it.
No sé qué tiene, Chávez. Yo no lo puedo hacer tampoco. Y me ha salvado de mucho. Ganamos otro juego. No, pedimos el primero, más perdimos el primero. Pues los otros se han ganado. El primero yo lo pedí, me era una pela. Los últimos tres lo ha ganado uno atrás de otro. Yo lo que me ven a Tati. Yo lo que me ven a Fernando Tati Jr. Loco que me den a Fernando Tati Jr. Pirata. Vamos a comprar de los piratas. ¿Y este quién es? No, vamos el bueno. Wow, esta carta yo no sé si comprarla. Estamos atrás del Lambert, man. Último juego, mi gente. Último juego de la noche. Oye, cómo nos va con este picha. Último juego de la noche, mi gente. Último juego de la noche. Toditos son chinchiri ahí. Wow.
Just about ready to go. And towing the slab in this one, Hal Newhouser.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. And ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Breaking ball inside. 2-1. That one out to right. Harper has a beat on it.
Buen swing.
Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Alfonso Soriano. One out, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Ian Happ up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Ahí que no hay lanzamiento, que no sea así. Que se va a matar para allá, se va para otro lado.
That's to third. Jones slings to first. That's out number 3. Back here in Atlanta, and on the hill in this one, Sandy Alcantara. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first, and it beats him. What a play. Back at Truist Park, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Perez batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Venezuela. That one inside, and that is ball 1.
No, lo mejor que el pitcher tiene la recta viva. Lo tiene a 90 y pico.
And another ball.
Pero no tiene mana.
Misses off the inside, and it's 3-0.
Y los dos tirando para que caiga en el tral, están bola. Estamos así.
And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game. Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. Fouled off down the right side.
Eso es lo que a mí me quilla. Te tiran a estos no se mete bola porque ni se quedan medio.
One ball.
This one in the dirt.
Ella lo tiene todo, ella lo tiene todo, ella lo tiene todo.
Here's a rocket out to left.
Vamos, llega.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the shortstop, Michael Young.
Tremenda carta eso. Yo no crean.
Right side.
Nosotros no lo usamos mucho, pero una carta que batea sola.
Harper makes the grab. 2 down. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Con peso.
Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. And that's disengagement number 2.
Ahora, más de la cuenta, sal, más de la cuenta, sal. No, viendo de la segunda.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Perez off of first with 2 away. That one ripped right center field.
Se quedó el maldito
That's
lanzamiento.
down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On to O'Hearn. Out number 3.
Le dio bien el paro.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. It's gone over the left field wall, and this place is rocking. It's 1-0. Wow. Here's Juan Soto. Fought off foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he blows that one by him at 100. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they add on. It's 2-0. Now it's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Up the middle, Young. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that. I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time, but start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Sends it to first. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Ian Happ getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Ahora mi gente hicimos 2 carreras por lo menos.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
Que no me haga carrera.
Newhouser back to work.
Para poder meter el bullpen.
Liner, caught second. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. And that's in the dirt. 1-0. In the air, right field. Harper makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down. Now, here is Alfonso Soriano.
Esa carta la voy a coger yo, cuando yo llegue ahí, voy a coger a Soriano. Esa carta la quiero yo para mi equipo dominicano.
That one in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And
Wow,
that's
se me fue
downstairs.
pa' abajo.
The count now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Joe Mauer.
Sí.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. Hit in the air, left field. Hat. And makes the grab. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off.
Pero el teléfono tío y suena. Parece que está haciendo el taxi.
Swing and a high fly ball left
La
field.
bola
Pretty
tiene que
well
estar
struck
lejos, pues
back
la tiene que
there.
estar lejos, tiene que estar
Onto
lejos.
the track, and he makes the catch.
A las 8 que cierren, eso es las 7:42.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Grounded out his first time.
Me quedé atrás, gente. Mala
Robert.
mía, bendito.
Hauls it in to end the inning.
A las 9. ¿Y qué le van a comprar?
As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives
pana le
don't
está
always
dando una
find a
mano,
hole,
tipo,
but the
luego
more
le
you
está
can hit the
saliendo
ball
mal.
like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Perez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Ripped to third. On to first. And they get Perez for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first
Le está dando
baseman,
por
Eddie
muy
Murray.
bueno swing, el pana le está dando.
And there's the strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Happ on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. That
Wow.
one down the line, and that's just foul.
Se me le queda más o más. Wow, wow.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
Vamos.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that
Vamos,
changeup
vamos.
right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Vamos. Vaya.
Murray tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. 3-2.
Vaya abusador. Hombre que si le daba la sacaba.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th
Vamos a
pitch of the
traer
at-bat.
A este le da menos que el aire. Vamos a ver cómo se le va.
This one in the air.
Vamos, salimos bien.
Kinsler makes the grab, and that'll end the. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1's the count.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Wow,
Man, I love that route.
Vale,
The ball was
batazo bien
smoked. He knew
colocado,
he
se
had to
están
get back
quedando,
to the
¿no?
track right away, turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
No me gusta. Un par de batazos que están bien dados.
And the
Se han
0-1.
quedado en el estadio, Dios mío.
In the air,
Wow,
left
le di
field.
mal, le di mal. Un
Happ
chin mal le
snags
di.
it.
Wow.
2 down.
Si no era el
Next
segundo
is the
de la mano.
designated hitter, Juan Soto. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field.
Oh, gets dirty.
Tiene mucho alcance.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Wow. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, it looks fresh out there. Just
and he got him. Strike 3.
Mala mía.
Back here in Atlanta. Now at the plate, Michael Young.
Yo quiero ver esta carta de Michael Young. Tremenda carta. Sí, leo durísimo. Reacción. Pero no es tan mala la carta como yo esperaba, pensaba. Yo pensaba que esta carta era mala, pero una señora carta.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down. And now it's Luis Robert.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So now here's the DH, Richie Sexson. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Poderoso Richie Sexson. Tremenda carta, no sé, yo no la uso.
Ball 1, no strikes. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0.
Si el pana le hacía swing, tuviera juego 2-1. Dígalo. Dígalo.
Hard hit left side.
Sí, yo la
tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame.
A ver.
Back at Truist Park, now the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Señores, Damás me han dado 2 jonrones, pues todo batazo, perfecto. Se ha dado muy bien el batazo, no me quieren dar más palos ni nada. O sea que dejar se iba.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Señores, un perfect de foul. Ya tiene que ver qué juego estamos. Perfect de foul.
Just misses with that one.
Well, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back.
Tiene que ser jorrón de foul, jorrón de hit.
And they add a run. It's 3-0. Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Mauer. Flying to left his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So digging in, Evan Carter.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
On the ground, right side, Murray. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Derek Jeter now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. C.J. Abrams.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Abrams, in his 3rd season, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
El de Wiki Classic en Legends, señora, me fue malísimo. Muy malo. Yo creo que vamos con 2 juegos, yo gané, o 3.
That's a laser base hit.
Wastes no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Bryce Harper. Runner on the go.
Vamos. La tercera, como
And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back singles. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Now a chance for Chipper Jones.
Wow.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. And that's a base hit. The throw to third. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch.
Wow,
just shot it through the infield.
Soto at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. Good job to fight that one off. Stays alive.
Me desesperé, me quedé atrás.
2 on, 2 outs.
Swing
and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0.
No me dejó en honrón con Soto. Pues salió el pana, no es honrón con Soto. Bueno, mi gente, gracias por el apoyo, gracias por mi sintonía, comparte el video, compartan todo. Nos vemos, si Dios quiere, en la próxima, si Dios quiere lo permite. Nada más perdimos un solo juego, que fue el primero, y no fue que jugamos mal, en el primer juego no jugamos nada mal, jugamos bien, siempre que las cosas no salieron. No, mi gente, ya estamos otra vez casi donde siempre estamos. El récord mío está malísimo porque para acá la luz se va mucho, si no el internet. De esos 330 juegos yo he perdido como 150, que yo sepa. Sí, como 150 a 200 juegos yo he perdido, o a 180 por ahí yo he perdido, con jugadores que me han dado palo y me han quitado el juego, pero mayormente los demás son que la luz se me va, el internet se me va, y un bobo, ya ustedes saben. Chipellón en su debut acabó con todo el mundo, dio 3 honrones, la carta está durísima. Este es mi equipo de jugar. Hay un centerfield que es mejor que él, pero yo no lo uso y es diamante, pero la defensa es mala, es bronce, por eso lo uso, y lo uso RAL. Todo el que lo quiere usar lo puse como RAL, se lo recomiendo como RAL fin, porque 64 reacción, brazo lo que tiene es 70, alcance para un 80 y fileo un 70, ya ustedes saben. Perdón, un 70 de alcance y de brazo un 80. Me gusta mi centerfield porque tiene 99, velocidad, la defensa es oro, tiene 85, alcance, tiene 84, brazo 70, no tiene mucho brazo, pero fileo casi 90.